And we are live with, what is this, episode 4? Live, air quotes.
It's like a record.
I think we did, how many episodes did we do last time? I think we did more than 4, didn't we? Joe, I think you're muted. Oh, okay. You said yeah, but enough sound came out.
Oh, okay.
Joey's got microphone issues because I think he forgot to charge his headset. Is that what it was?
When I plug it in, the tip of the USB gets super hot immediately.
Do you not have anywhere else to plug it in?
Or
is that just anywhere you plug it in? It happens.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You always got tip and hole problems.
Maybe you should get a new headset.
I just got this headset,
and it's already messed up. May I recommend, not a sponsor, Steel Series. These have been pretty great.
I gotta have which I don't think they're good now, but
you've got to have RGB that you can't even see because it's on your head.
Right.
So
I know it's there.
So stupid. Oh, you know it's there. But yeah. So episode 4 of our show that we're doing now. Joey, he almost backed out, but we got to have him here. He's the reigning picks champion from Full Gear. We didn't do picks for Survivor Series. We had AJ had a work issue come up, and then the rest of us just kind of took the week off. And then last week was Thanksgiving. It was hell week for me because I had to work extra, and it was not fun. And then then we're here this week. What we got on the horizon? War Games is coming up soon, right?
Yeah, actually, there's 2 pay-per-views. There's War Games on Sunday, and we've got Triple Mania on Saturday.
Oh, so we got War Games this Sunday.
This Sunday. Yeah.
Nice. I didn't prepare, but should we do picks for that?
We can. I think I've got the card memorized. There's not, since they got rid of half the roster anyways, there's probably like about maybe 6 matches, right? Dustin, do you know off the top of your head? It's like 6 or
I'm pulling up.
5 or 6 matches.
I mean, there's the match I'm in. There's the hair versus hair match.
Did you say the match you're in?
Yeah, we'll go over it a little bit later.
Look in the chat. Yeah, look in the chat. Yeah.
5 matches.
Okay, see, 5 matches. So it's a solid card, but
yeah, we got 2 of them, 2 War Games matches, a hair versus hair match, a tag team title match, and a Cruiserweight Championship match.
Yep. Great.
We didn't get picks from Adam. I guess we can get picks from Adam after. Just message him, say, hey, pick from this card.
Yeah. But yeah, before we go into that, there's some news, right? We've got a lot of it's contract related. So, and it's from various companies too, which is pretty sweet if you ask me. First off, we've got Young Bucks. They did renew their contract. The reports were saying 2026 at first, but then a lot of newer news articles, PWI was like, oh, it's to 2024. Even the Bucks put it on their Twitter handler, staying put till 2024. These are all the contracts that from the very first year of AEW Incarnation, all of those contracts are coming up. So we've got Omega, Cody. They're still talking about deals. I wouldn't picture them leaving anytime soon. One that just came out that broke the other day, which was Big Swole. She and Tony have decided not to renew. They're going to go their separate ways. Big Swole's actually dealing with, I think it's Crohn's disease. So it puts her on the shelf, random periods of time. So, it sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So, don't know what she's going to do afterwards. Maybe she's going to take some time off for herself and kind of handle her situation. In terms of Johnny Gargano and Kyle O'Reilly, Gargano's contract originally supposed to expire tomorrow, but signed in a 1-week extension so that he can participate in War Games. Kyle O'Reilly's contract, he's actually in a title match, which we'll cover later, for War Games, but his contract is supposed to be like mid-December. So the news on that is that they're still trying to negotiate, but I think when it comes to the end results of their personal or their individual matches, will probably kind of seal the fate of what we think is going to happen. Omega, like I said, about his contract, he is on the shelf with the torn labrum, shoulder surgery he's going to have. He did have to vacate the AAA Mega Championship for AAA. He was supposed to wrestle at Triple Mania this weekend against Iho the Vikingo. They end up turning that match into a 5-way headline. So it's Iho the Vikingo, Samurai Do Sol, formerly Kalisto, Bobby Fish, Jay Lethal, and Bandito. That's their headlining main event, which I think is actually pretty sweet. But it sucks to say, right? Kenny Omega, he was most likely going to drop the title there. But, you never know what happens with that injury. So, yeah, really, that's really all we've got. We've got Orton, who's now the sole most matches in a pay-per-view. Most matches competed on Raw. He's got the record now. I don't know if that's that big of a deal, but kudos to him for sticking that long. I mean, he's been there for
forever.
For like 15 years. So I feel like 15 years. I would say so. So
early 2000s.
Yeah. So
early 2000s.
I think that's pretty impressive, even with some of the injuries he's had over his career, to be like now the number one leading most match pay-per-view person and on Raw. It's still pretty impressive, to say the least. And then this past Monday, which I think was pretty funny, they've had some promo heat with referencing twice of their firing of their independent contractors, of how WWE likes to put it, of all their mass firings and some of their promo work. And if you go take a look at like the Liv Morgan promo to Becky, they cut that line out completely out of their YouTube feed because it got so much heat from people backstage.
I missed that line. I seen the Edge one. I missed the Liv Morgan one.
It was along the lines of, I don't have so many friends here anymore because you've got such a massive contract now, or whatever.
Okay, I did see that. Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, damn. And a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of former officials, too, were like, yeesh. Now they're kind of backpedaling, which is kind of funny.
So Randy was in, looking here at Wikipedia, he was in, it says OVW was 2001 to 2002, and then Evolution was 2002, so almost 20 years.
Yeah. God damn. So yeah, the promos with fired superstars, it's I mean, come on. Like, why would you even think that's a good idea, especially when it's been, 2 weeks consecutively where they're like, yeah, we're cutting all these people.
Yeah, I think if it's things that are getting people in trouble, I think it's just like they're trying to do the edgy thing. Like, kind of like how people, like for the most part, I've seen everybody was, for the MJF CM Punk, almost everybody was like, oh, this is awesome. But I seen one person that was like, oh, if WWE did this, people would be like, oh, AEW's in WWE's head. They're blah, blah, blah. People would be saying bad things about WWE. Instead, they're praising AEW for doing it. And then Edge does it. And without actually doing it, he kind of did it. Because, like, they actually named names in AEW, so.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, they did it, and, like, it got no reaction whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, in the crowd, like, no, I feel like that's the thing about the crowd, right? If you're not paying attention, you're not focused on it, everyone's like, I don't give a shit. But, I mean, I think all of us caught it, and I thought it was pretty funny, but yeah, a lot of people are like, yeah, I don't think they got the traction that they were looking for.
I think the line about about him, he was saying that Miz uses all of this for his next venture, and he's gone while his best friend gets fired or whatever. I feel like that one had more impact than just, you're mentioned on other shows, whatever. Yeah, I think the line about John, everybody knew he was talking about John Morrison getting fired, so yeah. I think that was more impactful than the other one.
Yeah, I feel like, well, that's the thing about their writing, right? So it's like when you try forcing so much or trying to get someone to say, right, you're forcing so much, people will pick the thing that will draw the most attention to.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like they may have gotten some traction with if they didn't do mentioning the firing, but because they did, that just leaves a lot of bad taste in a lot of people's mouth.
Yeah, I can see that. But also, don't fire every employee that you have. That's a good way to go too.
That's very true.
They
But yeah, that's
there was a thing.
all.
I did see a report that WWE paid for John Moxley's rehab.
So that did come across, and then they did. I think like probably a couple days later, they did a clarification that WWE was not paying for John Moxley's rehab. They've done it in the past when they've had their superstars go to Impact, but with AEW now, I feel like them being a direct competition for some reason, they're like, no.
They can. Tony Khan he can afford it.
That's also true.
Anyway,
Yeah.
It's not like they're struggling or anything.
That's also true. But yeah, there was something I was gonna say whenever you were talking about the other stuff, and I can't remember what it was now. I don't remember. I lost my train of thought. I got distracted looking up Randy Orton stats. Oh, I remember what it was. I was just glancing at this because you mentioned that Kyle O'Reilly's in a title match. Is this for the NXT tag titles or the NXT UK tag titles?
Nope, it's the NXT tag titles.
When did those one guys lose it?
MSK lost to Imperium at the last takeover. Was that right, Dustin? I think.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
I had no idea. I've
been on a little journey.
It's so unfortunate that I've tuned out of NXT so much because it's like they have no one left, which is it, and it's to me looking at the main War Games match, it's kind of a testament to that because I seen a thing whenever they were obviously they're doing the thing where the new guys are attacking the old guys. And then I was looking in the ring for they're calling it here Team Black and Gold.
They changed that.
What was
so
it?
when they first started hinting to it, they're like, oh, it's gonna be the old school versus new school.
Yeah,
and then you look at who the old school was, and it's like LA Knight has been in there for like a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So then they changed it to the black and gold,
which he also wasn't there very long for it to be black and gold. But that's what was that's what I was confused about because I was like looking at a picture and it was like, okay, we're the old school, whatever, and it's like, okay, Ciampa, okay, Gargano, okay, Pete Dunne. Is that LA Knight?
Yeah.
And then I had to look at it further, and I was like, that is LA Knight. Why he's not in an OG original, whatever? It was.
He was what was left.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, basically that's basically what it is. Where he's what's left, and it's like, that is insane to me that they don't have one more original person to make a 4-person team of like old school NXT people.
Well, if you think about it, it could have been Kyle O'Reilly, right, filling that spot, but because they don't think Kyle O'Reilly as a single star competitor,
which is why he should leave.
Yes, that's why they throw like this makeshift tag team with the caveman. So,
but that bitch on Geico's, he do look like a caveman.
That's why I was like looking over this this card, and it's like Imperium versus Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner. I was like, okay, cool. Don't know what that means. I was like, that's so random. I don't know most of these people. Like, there was the dude that was in the match with Ciampa wearing pink that did try to do a people's elbow, and I'm like, I don't know who this dude is. Don't know who these people are. I'm like, NXT has gotten so bad. I don't like the new white and colorful, and it doesn't feel like NXT anymore.
The splatter paint. Oh, that's why it's called NXT 2.0.
Yeah, no, it's trash. NXT trash.
Yeah, with Adam's cousin.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
Well, it's a great segue. Now, if we want to talk about the card really quick, that we could totally do that. You've got the card up right now, right?
Yes.
Let's knock it out.
We're also what? So you said we had NXT War Games this Sunday, and then what was the other one?
Triple Mania.
Okay, yeah, Triple Mania, and then the 15th. That's the Winter is Coming, correct?
That is correct. Yeah, the big news from this week, Tony Khan announced it. Bryan Danielson versus Hangman Page for the AEW World Heavyweight title.
I opened Reddit the other day, and I seen a thing on the Squared Circle Reddit that was like a quote from Bryan Danielson. My apologies. Was a quote from Bryan Danielson about, I totally forgot about AEW last night. But I don't know if he did he have the match last night with Alan Angels? Is that his name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was a quote from him doing some interview somewhere or something, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we're in his hometown. I was gonna take it easy on him. Then he called me a name, a loser or something. So now I'm gonna kick his head in, or something." And it's like I feel like, are they doing like just a heel Bryan Danielson right now? It's kind of.
So I like to consider it heelish.
Yeah.
But he still comes through what you call the face tunnel.
Yeah.
Because, they got the two tunnels.
Yeah.
So it's more of a confident, cocky face kind of thing that he does because, he says he's the best, right? I mean, and he goes in week after week and proves it and just beats the shit out of people. And, that's him.
Yeah.
So it's not a full-fledged heel turn. He's still a face that kind of does like the heelish stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I've always liked his heel work better than his face work. Usually, I was at the Raw. It's one of the most played when he was Daniel Bryan in WWE. One of the most played clips ever was when they did the whole yes movement thing, and they had the whole ring filled with people. That was in Memphis, and I was actually there. It was like my first actual WWE TV event, and it's played every single time that they did a Daniel Bryan package, anytime. And it was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I was there.
Not anymore, though.
No, not anymore. So, yeah. Now he's
real quick.
Kicking people's heads.
Joey, are you upset? Are you upset that your girl retired?
My girl retired?
No, he said Joey.
Yeah, Joey.
Oh, Joey.
Joey.
No, that is not my girl. No.
Wait, what
Just
happened?
checking.
Nia Jax. She says she's most likely never going to wrestle again.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Probably because no one's going to hire her.
I mean, yeah, that's...
rejoiced.
Is there such thing as a forceful retirement? Like, is that technically what it's called? Kind of like voluntary termination, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I'm sure Impact
she
or
can
somebody.
get out if she wanted it.
Yeah, I'm sure Impact or somebody would take her just for the recognition.
Or the name, yeah.
Yeah, just because.
That's
Old wrestling would take her.
What?
Osceola Wrestling would take her.
She'd come in and beat everybody up in Osceola Wrestling.
Yeah, for real.
She could be the world champion, the women's champion, the tag team champion. I don't even know if they have a mid-card title, but she could take that one too.
She could be Kurt Angle of Impact, holding all the belts.
There you go, main event mafia, dude. It's just a funny thing. That reminded me of Joey. Joey sent me a thing the other day. I don't remember, some kind of thing about, and then he was talking about working out. I was like, hey, dude, we should just both go get jacked and just go to Osceola Wrestling and take the tag team titles. And I was like, look, I haven't got a picture of it. And I sent him a picture of Edge and Rey Mysterio. And it was awesome. Damn. It was awesome. It was one of my better jokes. It was a great one.
Yeah, it was good.
Joey was not happy. He laughed, but he was hurt on the inside.
Yeah, I did. I hurt. I felt it right here.
Yeah, he was Rey Mysterio. Can you do a 619? You think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can. You think so?
Yeah, I'm working out. Yeah, I can do it.
Did 870.
He said 69, right?
He'll do a 6, and that's as far as he'll go.
Yeah.
He said 69, right?
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, okay. I got it.
I like what Dustin said too. He'll do an 870. Oh, my brain had a weird train of thought to get this clip. Did you guys see the clip? Okay, so since I started using our social media accounts again, I get a lot of crap on Twitter. Like, I get a lot of notifications on Twitter for like the whole, people in your circle have tweeted. I had to like mute one girl because I don't know who she was, how she was related to wrestling, but I kept getting her stuff in my feed, and it was annoying. But I got a video the other day, and I can't remember who posted or what it was about. But it was an old clip from like 1990 something of, it was a match between Sabu and Mick Foley. I guess it was technically Cactus Jack at the time. And something big was happening on a TV show, and then on this show, it was Sabu trying to break a actual beer bottle on Mick Foley's head. I don't know if any of you ever seen this. To where
ECW, I guess it was ECW probably.
I don't even know if it was actually ECW. I can maybe find it. I don't know if it was actually ECW because it looked like it was like an outside arena, and it was the most brutal thing of seeing a dude just constantly getting hit in the head with just a glass bottle, like a beer bottle. It was insane. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Joey was probably there.
Yeah, it was super old. I don't know if Mick Foley. You guys say something while I look for it.
All right. Well, what's the first?
The first match, number one listed on the Brain War Games card is the women's War Game match, and they don't have cool team names. It's just Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Cora Jade, didn't know who she was, and Kaylee Ray. I didn't know who Kaylee Ray is once you said that's who it was. I know who she is. She just didn't look like her in that picture. So Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Cora Jade, and Kaylee Ray versus Dakota Kai and the team of Toxic Attraction, Mandy Rose, Gigi Dolan, and JC Jane.
I do think that match will probably headline it. Will be the first match. They're going to have 2 War Games. So it makes sense to start and end with some excitement and then have a bunch of shit in the middle. But the person advantage, they had ladder matches on Wednesday. And they had Dakota Kai vs. Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray won, so they'll have the person advantage for the War Games match. Because Kaylee Ray won, and because Toxic Attraction is the champions, I feel like they're going to win regardless. Because you're not going to have your champions lose, and it'll probably be Cora Jade taking the pin. But that's my guess.
I could see that.
Because that match kind of came out of nowhere. Like, they all have beef with Toxic Attraction because they get in everyone's business. But, yeah, I feel like that's going to be a pretty straightforward match. I really thought Dakota Kai was going to go up to the main roster. She had a bunch of tryouts. I guess none of them worked out. And she ended up back on NXT and kind of forced to face, or I don't want to say forced, but yeah, it was kind of forced because she doesn't have much left to do, and do a feud with Raquel. So yeah, I think this is going to be a blow-off match, and the feuds, whatever, they'll all move on their separate ways. But my vote would be Dakota Kai, Toxic Attraction winning that match, that War Games match.
So your pick is Dakota Kai and Toxic Attraction?
Yeah, that's gonna be my vote.
Let's see,
it's only logical sense, right? You're not gonna have your champions lose.
And oh yeah, because Raquel's not the champion anymore. Mandy is. Yeah, I'm gonna go the same thing, but that's just because I like Dakota Kai. I've been a fan of Dakota Kai since.
Evie.
Oh, what?
Evie?
I don't know what that means, but since I've seen her in NXT, I didn't see her before NXT, but I've seen her in NXT. I liked her in NXT a lot. So
well, there you go. I mean, she was Evie at Shimmer before she became Dakota Kai.
Gotcha. No, I've only known her as Dakota Kai.
Like, don't say anything about how she looks.
Hey, I found that video. Okay, so it says a decade after Roddy Piper. Okay, so it wasn't the same day. A decade after Roddy Piper cracked a coconut over Jimmy Snuka's head in one of the most legendary angles of all time, Sabu and Cactus took to the Fieldhouse in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, to a new and perhaps too far level of extreme glass beer bottle. This was 9/30/94. I was 2 years old when this happened, and I will send that to.
Joey was definitely there.
Oh,
he was there for both of those events, actually.
I was 14. That's fine.
Joey was there for the coconut crack too.
I was younger there.
Okay, I just sent that to the.
Doesn't mean that you weren't there.
Yeah, but this video, they like it was a thing where it's like, okay, you can stop. He's gonna stop now. He doesn't have to keep trying to break. It's just not gonna break. No, they kept trying until it broke, and kept trying until it broke.
Like the I Quit match with Mick Foley and The Rock.
Similar, except I mean he didn't have his hands tied behind his back, but he still got blasted in the head with a glass beer bottle. It was
a real glass,
yes,
not a gimmick.
Yes,
not a gimmick.
Yeah, it wasn't a gimmick one. No, it was, and it would not break. Okay, I need to write these down. So I'm also gonna go Dakota Kai and Toxic Attraction. Who do you other two got?
No, I agree. That's what I said. We'll go.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Joey. Okay, Dustin, who you got?
I guess just to be different, I'll take the other team.
I'm just write it down. Heels, face, heels. Heels like bad people, not heels like the heels you wear on your feet.
Like Dustin does.
Yes.
On the weekend.
Yes. So our second match is a hair versus hair match. I don't know who this other dude is. We have
Duke Hudson
Yeah.
and Cameron Grimes.
I know who that
To
is.
the moon. Yeah, you guys should know about Cameron Grimes.
Yeah, I know who that is. I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who this dude is. Okay, so
Probably
yeah.
one of the worst promo mic guys of all
Oh my
time.
gosh, it was
This
so
guy's
fucking
terrible.
Well, one of the clips in one of the pictures it says Duke Hudson was dealt a bad hand. I don't believe it. Yeah, I'm gonna go Grimes. I think Grimes is gonna win this. This dude doesn't have long hair, so I feel like cutting off Cameron Grimes' hair though would be the bigger shock factor.
Well, they cut it a little bit. He's kind of got like your hair length now, or maybe a little bit shorter. To be honest, he did cut his hair
Okay,
already.
I see it. I see the picture here. Okay,
And that's why they're doing a hair versus hair match.
because I know he cut his beard. I seen somebody cut his beard. I don't know if it was this guy.
Yeah, it was that guy.
Okay. I seen him cut his beard. Yeah, I don't cut a dude's long hair. I can't get down. I gotta pick the guy with the long hair. Gotta do it. Gotta stick up for my homies. Who you guys got?
Take Grimes on this one.
Grimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Grimes. This match is kind of like, and this feud in general is kind of just like all over the place. It just doesn't like fit. And I know they want to push some of their stars, but I don't think it's gonna be Duke Hudson that's gonna be the next champion. So I'm gonna pick Grimes.
Yeah, I could see Grimes in that area somewhere, but I don't know about this guy. This dude looks like a creative wrestler. Like, that's literally what he looks like. He looks like the generic creative wrestler that you get when you start in career mode.
generic wrestler 1.
Yeah, basically. The only thing he's missing is
I'll take Grimes.
only thing he's missing is holding up a one finger like old Oni.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Oh, our third match. I can't believe this is only 5 matches. That's crazy. We have Imperium of Fabian Eichner and Marcel. How do you pronounce his last name? Bartel.
Yeah, Bartel. Yeah.
Those are the champions versus Kyle O'Reilly, soon to be AEW Kyle O'Reilly, and Von Wagner. Imperium easily.
Yeah.
I can't get down with the caveman. So, yeah.
Imperium's going to be there
season.
in a month from now. So
Imperium's gonna be what?
probably I ain't gonna go that far out and say a month from now, but they'll be there next week.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Imperium will still be employed by WWE.
Yeah.
By that moment. Oh hey, we don't know.
At least by next. Well, I said I ain't gonna go that far out.
Yeah.
I said next week they'll be there.
Anytime it could be. They could just.
Yeah.
And then we have that's for the NXT Tag Team Championship. We have the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. We have the last standing member of Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong,
versus Dustin.
versus Joe Gacy with Harland. That's hilarious. I just
With
now realized who
your
you guys are talking about. That's hilarious. Roderick Strong with the Diamond Rod versus Joe Gacy. Wasn't that Joe Gacy dude? Wasn't he part of Diamond Rod?
No,
No.
it's Dustin though.
Oh yeah, I see. Who? I thought they were
Yeah.
brothers. I thought they had the similar last name. That was part of the Diamond Rod.
They're the Creed brothers.
That's what it is. Okay.
But
It
yeah,
didn't
not
sound similar
not.
to Gacy at all. This guy does look just like Dustin. Actually, he's got the single arm
See?
sleeve and everything, dude.
See, I told you.
Dustin,
Dustin didn't fucking believe me. I'm telling you. It's like,
just start slicking your hair back, dude,
Apparently, I need to get some just for men too. Apparently.
and get a
yeah,
shirt.
now that shit.
Get a shirt that makes you look
Like a pastor.
is that like a preacher?
I mean, you're the Rev, champs. I mean,
That is true. That is accurate. Yeah, I know nothing about this feud. This might be where we start to differ. I think I'm just gonna go
picking
Roddy.
me, right? No.
Here's the thing, which is funny. Before we continue, they're thinking about retiring that title.
Already?
Yeah,
They should. They don't have
I mean
enough
it's
people.
been around for at least maybe another year or two when they brought it back and put it with NXT. They're
Yeah.
thinking about retiring the title. Does it make sense for Roddy to keep it and then they just get rid of it, or have Dustin win it? And because of his whole inclusivity gimmick that he's got going on,
Oh yeah,
he completely just trashed this title, and that's how they get rid of it.
yeah, because he could do the whole like 0205 weight thing, and be like,
Yeah.
get rid of this.
So, with that thought in my mind, I'm gonna go with Dustin winning.
Oh man, you're too kind. I got my goon with me too, so I mean,
Yeah, Harland. What the fuck kind of name? Parker Boudreaux.
That's
Harland.
hilarious. I mean, that's the classic WWE one name kind of thing. Um,
And he probably will get involved. They've been teasing like him like being more involved, and like he hasn't had a match yet. But I feel like he's gonna be like he might finally interfere.
so basically, he's the Omos of NXT,
Yeah,
where he
but
stands there and looks mean for a long time, and then slowly starts wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're thinking that this Harlan would be the potential next Brock Lesnar, but we'll see.
Oof.
We'll see.
he's gonna change character real quick.
What did you say, Joey?
So like Diesel was
Yeah.
at first.
Vinny
Well, he
Bacon.
wasn't alive, but
Except Diesel looked.
Diesel used to do that with Shawn Michaels.
Except Diesel looked way cooler than this guy.
You're
And
gonna say,
Omos.
you're gonna say Kevin Nash Diesel, not Kane Diesel.
Right? Yeah, I hated. I was so pissed off when they brought that out.
Dustin, Joey, who you got?
The great and powerful Oz.
I'm going with myself.
Okay.
Got insider info.
I'll go with Roddy on this one.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I want Roddy to win, but if they're thinking about tossing this title, this would probably be the easiest out to do it, in my opinion.
Unless they just which I don't know how they would do that. I'm saying unless they just get Roddy to win it, and then Roddy's like, I'm so good, nobody's ever going to take this away from me. Might as well retire it. And then
That's fair too.
did they give him So are they bringing in a different title?
Nah, I think there's just with this whole new rebranding shit that they're doing, I think they just want to just pull this out completely, get rid of it, because I'm sure they're gonna rebrand all of their current titles as well.
Which they haven't had these titles very long, have they?
They have not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
AJ, did you see that? This is something to do like straight out from NCAA, or I guess out of college. WWE setting something up like from college to there. I don't know. I didn't actually read into it, but I think they're like trying to set up like you can go get recruited from college, and go straight to the WWE.
I wouldn't put it past me that they're gonna try doing that, especially with Gable Stevenson, the Olympian.
Stevenson, isn't it?
Yeah. So like,
They have
I wouldn't
scouts.
doubt it.
And guys go and look at wrestling, like college wrestling.
Yeah, William Regal does it a
all the
lot.
time. Yeah.
I don't know if he still does it, but William Regal did it for a long time.
Yeah, Mark Henry, he was doing it too. With somebody I can't remember.
Suppose Joe's doing it probably now because he's the talent scout guy now.
Poor Joe. I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. He was great on commentary, and then they don't know how to make a commentary team. Knock on wood, don't take away Pat McAfee and Michael Cole. Yeah, so then I guess we have our main event, the last match of the card. Team Black and Gold, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, DIY back together with Pete Dunne and LA Knight for some reason, versus Team 2.0, Braun Breaker Steiner versus Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, and Tony D'Angelo with Trick Williams.
That's Adam's cousin.
Only D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo, Adam's cousin.
Yeah.
The Gabagool.
Gabagool. Who else is there? Grayson Waller, who's like.
Okay, when I googled, oh, there it is, Tony D'Angelo wrestler. I say when I googled Tony D'Angelo, it brings up an ice hockey defenseman.
Or who was the other one?
The Gabagool.
Tony, Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller,
yep.
and Big Bad Booty Nephew, Braun Breaker.
Yeah. That's one of the funniest things that they do on Pat McAfee show. Just keep pretending they're Italian, or Pat keeps like pretending he's Italian. It's so funny. The Gabagool, dude. This has to be Team Black and Gold, right?
Man, to be honest,
rebranding to the 2.0, all that crap. It'd make you think that Team 2.0 is going to win.
Yeah, this one's really tough because, if Team Black and Gold wins, Johnny Gargano, this could potentially be his swan song, right? He either goes out on top or he's the one that's taking the pin.
Goes out looking at the lights.
Yeah. Those are the only two scenarios I see coming from this match. Though if they win, I don't think he's getting the pin or getting the pin. It was probably going to be Ciampa because he's champion. Gargano's taking the pin, and I think it'll either come from Braun or Carmelo that will pin Johnny Gargano. I think this might be the turning point that Vince and them are looking for rebranding. I might give it to 2.0.
I am going to probably take a dive on this one because I also think Team 2.0 is going to probably win it, but it's against my morals and my beliefs to pick them over Gargano. I should have worn my Gargano shirt. I almost pulled it out of the closet. I didn't, but I should have. But yeah, to pick over Gargano, Ciampa, and Pete Dunne.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, it's basically that's the perfect word for it. It's basically blasphemous for me to do that. I'm picking. I'll go down. I'll take the loss and pick Team Black and Gold.
Well, yeah, I think that's the thing, right? So, Gargano and Braun fought Wednesday in a ladder match, main advantage. Braun Breaker won. And it seemed like Gargano was coming around to his Rebel Heart persona gimmick that he started with. So it could, like I said, I feel like this is gonna be a swan song. If they win, there's hope that Gargano's staying with NXT. We don't know what's gonna happen with his wife, Candice. She's pregnant. I don't know what her contract status is. Whatever.
Probably fired.
Could be, or they just let it go. But yeah, it's tough. I would love Black and Gold to win, but with them fucking doing the whole rebranding, it just makes sense. Let 2.0 win. Hopefully this is a changing of the guard. Carmelo's great. Braun is actually pretty great. Grayson Waller and fucking Tony D'Angelo, they can't hold Mike skills for shit. Like, it's bad. So I don't know. I guess we kind of see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might probably go 2.0 too. But I say LA Knight takes the pin though. Cause fuck that guy.
AJ, did you officially pick
2.0, yeah, pick it
2.0?
2.0. Yeah.
Joey?
Yeah, super off.
Fucking traitors. No loyalty. No loyalty
These
to the
hoes
black
ain't
and
loyal.
gold. So
It's not black and gold anymore,
so
so
if
there's
they-
no loyalty.
No, there will always be black and gold. These veins always bleed black and gold. So wait,
Calm down.
so you said that.
Calm down.
Get off my soapbox. So these you said they might be rebranding new titles. Are they going to be like super colorful and rainbow titles as well, like white straps with like just colors everywhere?
Yep, that's how I picture it.
Yeah.
And there'll be spinner
Where's-
belts too.
Fuck
That's the
yeah.
title belt.
There will be all spinners with the Nick Splat color reel
Yeah.
all over on a white strap.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring back Joey's favorite design for it.
What? What is
Favorite title.
What is
The
his favorite
wing.
title?
Wing Eagle belt.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's everybody's favorite.
It is the best belt. It really is.
That's a pretty good one. I'm trying to think if I like another one better.
Nope.
I grew up on the I grew up on the circle one, just the big circle, like the one,
Well, the
like Triple H, The Rock, Stone Cold one the one that they passed around.
Yeah, before they unified
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I like
Oh,
that
I
belt
like the
too.
unified belt too.
Undisputed title.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't gold though. I felt like it was like bronze
Before or after John Cena made it a spinner.
before. So
Yeah, it was
JBL's
whenever-
last belt.
Yeah, Brock had it for a little while.
Yeah, Eddie
Brock-
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brock, Taker, Eddie,
hmm
Kurt Angle had it, and JBL.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And John Cena had it, and then he fucking desecrated it.
I like the U.S. spinner belt. I think
That one's fine.
I think they stuck with the undisputed spinner belt. I think they just stuck with that one a little too long. Like once you're pushing it to other people, I think that was kind of.
Well, then they kind of locked it in place. where
Well,
it didn't-
before
at
they
the same time, it didn't spin.
Before they did that, they had it where like when Edge took it and he had his rated R logo in the center and it spun.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
And then
I'm
they-
sorry.
And then they
That
took
looked so bad.
and then they took it back and made it where it locked in place and didn't spin anymore. But yeah.
Imagine if Undertaker won that belt at the time.
Oh yeah, that'd been
He'd have been
hilarious.
like, "I'm not fucking doing it."
Yeah. Who all had that
Stomp on
one?
it.
Because I think a lot of people had that one. Because that was Edge. Jeff Hardy had it for a little bit.
Big Show had
Oh.
it, I think. Or was it still...
Randy Orton
yeah.
had it 5, 6, 7 times.
Yeah, just Punk. That was the belt that Punk held forever.
I think by the time Punk had it, it wasn't spinning. On.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to see if we can see who all had it. I probably don't want that. That's gonna bring me. Yeah, that's way too big of a list. This thing said. Where did that go? It said top. Okay, 5 most memorable spinner championship holders. The Miz had it.
Oh, yeah. Because didn't he have it...
down?
He had it when... did he have the briefcase, too, when he had that belt? Or... I don't remember. Or if he was just still... Like... MTV Miz.
No, I think he got the. 'cause how did he get the WrestleMania contract? Did he?
I think he won Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
And then he used that to do the insert himself into the WrestleMania main event. There he won.
Hold on. Did Sheamus have that one? I think Sheamus
I don't know
had.
if it's fun, but he had it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this list, there's just the 5 that I put on here. It was all people that we mentioned: Miz, Randy Orton, Edge, John Cena, and CM Punk. Yeah, that's hilarious. Stupid spinner belt. Yeah, we got anything else going on? Anything else fun, interesting coming up?
No, with the with the rebranding, right, for NXT 2.0, this is the first pay-per-view where they're not using the word takeover anymore. So that's gonna die with the old black and gold as well.
Oh,
So is Triple H did he get fired too? Did we just miss that one?
No, he had that massive heart attack though.
So he's just not been doing
He hasn't
anything.
been
Nothing.
he hasn't been back to the office. They're saying it was so bad that he probably can't wrestle anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, like it was really, really bad. You can blame Vince for that.
I mean, yeah. So
He's gonna come back and he's gonna realize his entire roster's gone.
yeah. I mean, his whole
He's gonna go out again.
he's gonna walk back in and be like, he's gonna see the white and the paint splatter, and he's like, what the fuck is this? And then have another heart attack.
I didn't know it was that bad. When he
Not
heard
either.
it.
Yeah, it was like pretty borderline. Like it was bad. I think it was a clot in his arteries or something like that. One of his main valves.
Whew.
Yeah, had to go in right away. Had that surgery. Everything's been pretty good, from what people were saying. But yeah, I think the doctors are saying that he probably is not going to wrestle anymore.
Well, Jerry Lawler is like, I don't know how old he is now, but he had a heart attack and he still wrestles.
Yeah, I mean he mistaken his.
Different style, and he's never taken steroids, but.
Well, yeah, he's also mistaking his heart medicine for boner pills, so doesn't.
Yeah.
Bro, he's 72.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Hey, did you guys see that the Ric Flair, another thing I seen on Twitter? Did you guys see what Ric Flair said? Where he said he's gonna die.
Rick says a lot of
He
things.
said he's gonna either. He said, hold on, let me see.
Rick's got his own
somebody who died next
podcast.
to his wife,
I just
or died next to his wife, or
Yeah.
died in the ring.
Is that Conrad guy?
Is Conrad with them on his podcast?
I don't
He's
know.
like friends with Ric Flair because something. I forgot what their relationship.
Conrad's
is.
married to one of his daughters. That's why.
Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ric Flair tweeted, and he had pictures that he posted it, and said, like I said, I'm going to die, and it's either going to be next to my hot wife or in a ring next to Sammy Guevara, preparing for one or the other. Woo. And he had a picture of his wife, a picture of him on an exercise bike, and then a picture of him, not in the same picture, but a picture of him and a picture of Sammy, like photoshopped together, like next to each other. Like they're not like it didn't make it like they're next to each other, but just a picture of him and Sammy beside each other. Like so, apparently,
Sure, Ric Flair's not that good at Photoshop.
oh yeah, no, it's just two pictures beside each other. It's not like they're trying to be.
Yeah. That's probably the best he could do.
Yeah.
Give him a-
So it's literally a picture of his. It's like a photo. It's a collage. It's like a photo collage. Picture of his wife. Picture of him on an exercise bike. Yeah, picture of, like, I have an app on my phone that does it, and it's pretty easy. And it's like
Well, easy for you, but you're not 72 or whatever. Ric Flair is.
I think Ric Flair's older than
Flair's
that,
like
isn't
he's like 86.
Yeah.
he? Ric Flair's also 72. Okay, so
He looks 92.
That's the difference. Jerry Lawler don't drink or do drugs ever. And Ric Flair probably has once or twice. So.
But they probably bang the same chicks.
No. Ric Flair likes illegal.
but the real question is, like, yeah, they do the same age, and yeah, Jerry Lawler does, but can Jerry Lawler hold those alligators down? Because I don't think he can.
Lawler used to be a bad motherfucker.
What?
But Jerry Lawler used to be a bad motherfucker.
I mean, to you, back in the fucking 1920s or something.
No, I grew
He's a
up.
badass-
That's what I grew up watching when I was the first wrestling I
It's
remember
Memphis
watching
wrestling.
was the Memphis wrestling. Yeah.
He's only a badass motherfucker to Andy Kaufman. Calm down, Joey. Get off your soapbox.
No, Austin Dynamo, all those guys. Bill Dundee.
Joey also likes Ryebacks.
Brandon Baxter.
Yeah, he beat the fuck out of him too. You know.
White Lightning?
Why? That's what we call a callback right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, good times.
Well, I mean, for this to be, let's say, the nail in the coffin for NXT and their first new branding pay-per-view, you want to do a quick makeshift top 5 NXT superstars?
Sure. I just realized something that we need to do real quick because we need a tiebreaker, obviously, because we don't have any bonus question or anything like that. So what do we want to use as our tiebreaker? Last time when we just picked matches, we picked a time for the main event. Do we want to do that now?
Yeah, bell to bell.
Bell
Yeah,
to
let's do
bell.
that.
So do we want to do bell to bell for the men's war game match since that's listed as number 5?
Yep.
Okay. So bell to bell, men's war game match. What do you guys got? What time is this show starting?
Probably 7.
Why? How do you not give a time? Scheduled to take place December 5th at the Performance Center in Orlando, but you don't give me a time.
30.
My guess would be 7.
35 minutes.
35. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Dustin, what you got?
Shit, I won't go last. I'm on Prices Right this shit.
You bitch.
Fucking twat.
It's not without going over.
Yeah, it's just closest. We just do closest.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna pick and I'm gonna go 50 minutes.
Damn.
Yikes, bro.
Damn. I was going to do 43 minutes.
Okay. Dustin, we got 50.
38.
38. Okay. So if it's
That was going to be my first pick. I knew Dustin was going to copy it. That's why.
if it's a short match, Joey's in it. All right. So you said top 5 favorite NXT, just off the top of the head.
Yeah, off the top of the head.
Adam Cole.
Like Brady roster?
Is that your number 5?
Oh no! If we're going number 5, okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh gosh. Let's do not in order, because I have to think about that. Just name 5.
okay.
Yeah.
Definitely Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano. That's 1 and 2 for me. Off the top of my head, no hesitation. Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano. Just throwing some more names out. Obviously, Ciampa, Samoa Joe. NXT Naki was next level, you know.
All right, so
Are you gonna name all 5 years in a row full? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if that's all my 5. I know, like I said, 1 and 2.
Name 5. That's fine.
1, 2.
You're done.
Gargano and
No.
Cole, for sure.
Okay.
Lock it in.
all right, I'll do mine. I'll go from 5 to 1. Nakamura, Joe, Gargano, Cole, Balor.
Balor's good.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was thinking about Balor. I like him a lot. Mine is no particular order. Well, Johnny Gargano, he's number 1. Then Little Naki. Then we had
Said Brian Urlacher.
Ciampa, Alex Black, and Balor.
Ooh,
I said him already.
Who did you
House
say
of
before
Black,
Balor?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Black, yeah.
Good one. His title reign was too short though for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why it's easy forgetting.
Yeah.
Kind of like McIntyre, Bobby Roode, Andrade. Their title reigns were too short,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Bobby Roode, that's a good one, too.
Sami Zayn. I know that's Dustin's number 1.
Kevin
Oh,
Owens.
hell no.
Kevin Owens.
Seth Rollins.
Oh, and actually, no, his number 1 is fucking Oni Lorcan. I forgot.
Yep, Oni. Yep.
Damn it. Fuck that guy, man.
Oni Lorcan, Danny Burch. His 1 and 2.
Nobody said Pete Dunne. That's a good one, too.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
And Keith Lee,
Keith
Yeah.
Lee. Yeah.
He didn't do enough.
Andrade.
Yeah.
That's true. He didn't do enough.
Oh man, yeah, Andrade was.
Dustin's probably got like Karen Cross.
No.
Um,
No.
So
Mostly the same list.
So that was a thing. So I know we kind of talked about it a little bit in the chat, but so like, was it Johnny or Kyle that did like the handshake agreement to finish out?
Johnny did.
Johnny. So does that mean like okay, he's technically? I mean, it won't happen. I would if it was Kyle, I would say maybe, but with it being Johnny, I don't think it'll happen. So does he have a no compete clause since contract's expired? Did anybody ever?
If they expire, you don't have it. If they if they fire you, if they release you,
you get the no compete clause. His contract expired, so he made his end date. I don't think he's got a no compete clause.
Yeah, so technically he could.
You're not under contract,
right?
Yeah, so technically he could do War Games and then show up wherever he wanted to. He could show up on Raw Monday. Please don't. He could show up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Gosh, could you imagine with Johnny if he went to the main roster?
I'm surprised, Sham, you didn't say Bo Dallas.
Oh, that's a good one. Damn it. That dude.
Or Neville. Neville had a long NXT.
Damn it.
Him and Bo.
Top seven.
Yeah, top seven. Oh no! I never locked in I never locked in 3 through 5. Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville are definitely in that top 5 for sure. And then put Samoa Joe at 5. There we go. No, put Bo Dallas at 5, Samoa Joe at 4, and there we go. We'll call it that. That's my.
Put Seth Rollins, top 5. Big E, the Wyatt family, just 3 people, which you can't fucking do.
That's. Can't believe I forgot the Bo Leave, man.
Your man Leo Rush.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, man, I forgot. I remember when I forgot my Bo Leave shirt, dude. That was one of the first shirts I got when I started watching wrestling again around that time. I got my Bo Leave shirt in, dude. I was so happy. I wore that thing to work, and people were like, "What does this even mean?" This is when I worked at Star Wars.
And he's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, basically.
Are you religious?
Yeah. I just walked around people, hey man, you just got a Bo Leave. Just thumbs up. They're like,
word after phone for a second.
Yeah, I did. And then and I worked at the where Joey works now, factory, and then people were like, I was like, hey, you just got a Bo Leave, and they're like, are you fucking high? And I'm like, no.
Come on.
Yeah, but you probably are. That's hilarious. So yeah, we got anything else? We knocked out a solid hour.
No, I think
so. Did some impromptu picks. I need to go make a thumbnail now because I did not anticipate us doing picks. Next week, I guess if we do an episode next week, we could do
house women.
Will there be a
Blake.
Should we do is there like an official like I don't know, should we do picks for AEW's like Wednesday pay-per-views or whatever, their special shows, whatever they call them, or should we just save those for the actual pay-per-views?
So Winter's Coming is the next one.
Yeah.
Because that's a special Dynamite show, I would say no.
I would. Yeah. Okay.
They are doing
as champion. That is like me winning the title at the pay-per-view and then having to defend the next night
on Raw.
They will have the battle.
Joey,
for the belts.
Open challenge, dude. Come on.
No, I'm not a fighting champion. I'm thinking all of this.
I'll fight you, but not tonight.
Yeah, on my time.
Yeah, on my time.
My time.
Like I said, they'll have the battle for the belts. That is going to be a Saturday, so we probably could do picks for that. Next weekend is Ring of Honor's last pay-per-view. It is the final battle.
I don't know if I don't know if the rest of us know enough about Ring of Honor to pick Ring of Honor.
We won't have to make any picks, but that I'm just throwing that out there. Next week is their last show.
So yeah, we could talk about that some. So I think what the next I guess so we'll do pick. We did picks for this NXT coming up for Sunday. I guess the next one we would pick would be day 1.
Yes. Yeah. Because I think the battle for the belts isn't until... Actually, yeah. So day 1 is that Sunday. That week, that Saturday is the battle for the belts for AEW.
I like how they're calling it Battle of the Belts. Like that is hilarious. Like they're
saying the word belt.
Yes, that's...
Yep.
Yeah, and I did that to Adam the other day. Like he posted a picture of him with his UFC friends. And I guess they played some poker and had a championship belt. And I was like, "Oh man, you got that title, man! I'm coming for it." He goes, "You don't want somebody. You don't want this belt." And I'm like, "It's not a belt, pal. Belts hold your pants up." That's hilarious.
Nice.
Wait, this says Battle of the Belts are December 18. I don't think that's right. Is that right?
I don't think so. I posted it on a Facebook
Nope.
channel.
Saturday.
AEW. Why is my keyboard messing up? Nope. AEW. January 8th.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Following.
Yep. So day one that Saturday on December 1st. Then the next. So we'll do picks for that Thursday the 30th, and then Thursday the 6th back-to-back shows. We'll do picks for Battle of the Belts.
And I will do official threads for Triple Mania and War Games for on the Facebook page. So there'll be separate threads. Anyone that follows AAA, it's a little bit difficult. This is actually the first time they're actually doing U.S. streaming, which is pretty great. Before, they would only stream their shows in Mexico, so I had to find someone who would stream it. But this time they're allowing the U.S. streaming it, so it's pretty sweet. So
nice, yeah. So that's they'll be on our Facebook page. That's down. Yeah, that'll be down in the description of the thing. We're gonna I'm gonna try to get better on Instagram and Twitter as well. Try to figure that out. See if we can get more active on those as well. I did see a thing. We could probably explain it because I wrote it down. How close the picks were for AEW Full Gear, and then Joey, I don't know if you have a little promo that you want to take us out on for winning the championship, probably don't. But so when I added the points up, and in the episode you said last episode we did, each match had a point. The two main events were 20 points each with 6-point bonus questions. There was a couple matches that were worth 15 points with 4-point bonuses. The AEW Tag Team match, and then Miro and Daniel Bryan, and then everything else was 10 points with 2-point bonus questions. Yeah, that's what everything else was. For totals, Dustin out of the total you could get was 150. So Dustin coming in last place had just barely more than half of that with 70. Adam coming in fourth place with 87. AJ, who we all thought was going to clean sweep this thing, came in at third.
Didn't think that at all.
He's the AEW guy.
He made the bold pick.
Watching wrestling longer than he's been alive, okay?
I mean, you've also...
you are 80.
Too easy. So AJ came in third place at 101. And then I came in second place with 110. And Joey somehow beat me and took the title, the first championship, with 112 points. He beat me by 2 points. I almost took 3 points away because I had to go back and watch the old video to actually get his picks, which was not easy. Just throwing it out there. It was not easy.
It's not easy watching the show?
No, it wasn't easy to skip around to find the picks.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So, no, it was pretty easy to watch the show. Good quality. It was a good episode. Check it out.
Joey's gonna have a very short reign because he's a punk ass bitch.
So,
coming for that throat.
Joey defending the title already this Sunday as NXT War Games happens. Do we have anything else before we end this week's episode, guys?
Nah, I got none.
Fucking
fuck Dustin.
No promo. Fuck Dustin.
Hey,
all
win
right,
that cruiserweight belt.
We'll get. What? Joey, what is changing colors in your room? Is that your lights that doesn't hook up to your Razer stuff that you are mad about?
Yeah.
I just realized that your lights are changing colors, and I was like,
It's the raw dog theme colors, man.
"Oh, is it really?"
Yeah, so I did it for him.
He's going from Joey to the Demon. Now he's going.
Yeah, there it is. Joey to the Demon. There it is. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for us for this week. We somehow knocked out an hour talking about nothing.
It's like a long Seinfeld episode.
Yeah, there you go. We'll probably be back next week. I don't think we got anything else going on. We got What's next week? Look at the calendar. Yeah, we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
We got a few weeks before Christmas. So yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll knock out some shows, get a good schedule going.
No, we're having a Christmas Eve special.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the first I've heard about it. Christmas Eve schedule or special.
Yeah.
So into the production meeting we go, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, do all the YouTube stuff. We gotta say it. YouTube stuff, social medias, everything is at Raw Dog Show, Wrestling Show, I believe. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the things.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell. Yep, there you go. Joey's been watching more YouTube videos recently. Yeah.
More YouTube over TikTok.
Describe. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we can go on TikTok too. We do that.
We got to find a way to get somebody. We got to get somebody to cut the clips to do that. I've thought about it. I'm like, that is so much
I have
work.
an app on my phone to do that. No, I know how to do it.
Joey found his job finally.
Yeah.
Cut the clips. Put it on TikTok.
Right.
Hey, you're a TikTok poster anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't you have like followers and stuff now?
Uh-huh.
There you go.
World famous.
Yeah. And
Starts making posts about the podcast. All of the followers are gonna be gone.
I think they're mostly bot followers, so they probably don't even know.
They are. I got 3 more this week.
There you go.
They're just like little Asian girls. I don't know what it is. Weird.
Just message them and ask them if they like NXT 2.0. Alright, we're done. Do all the things. Like, subscribe, go to our socials. They're in the thing. This will be posted here shortly. I gotta go make a thumbnail and all that kind of cool stuff. So yeah. Fun times, good episodes. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.